Good afternoon, gamers. Everybody, welcome to the Golden Hour Cafe. It's been a while. I'm happy to see you. Hey everybody, hi. I'm keeping my promise. We're working on I am moving the goalposts. Instead of maybe 2 streams a week, okay, maybe get 1 stream and a video. For now, I gotta ease up. I gotta stretch my streamer legs before I get into it. But we're shifting from the Backrooms theme. I ended up escaping from the Backrooms. I don't know how I did it. I no-clipped. But now I am shifting gears. I'm going to be focusing on stock market games and money simulation games. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you this. Do you hate your 9-to-5 job? Do you feel like life would be easier if you could just move numbers around on a spreadsheet, contributing no value to society, but still extracting value from this thing that we call the stock market? Wouldn't it be great if you could make an absurd amount of money, more money than someone should reasonably make in their entire lifetime, just by effectively contributing to the Ponzi scheme of Western capitalism? Well, what if I told you that it's a little easier than you think? Nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, if it's going to go down, if it's going to go sideways, least of all stockbrokers. But they've got something that the average person doesn't have, a gambling tendency. Sorry, I meant chutzpah, drive, charisma. And in all of that, we're going to be figuring that out while we play the game. What does it take? The question is, the central thesis of this stream today is, what does it take to make it big in the stock market as a financial person? So we're gonna go ahead and fire up that game. Okay, give me a second. We're in the gamer zone, and let's do it. I want you to know that this is Stonks 9800, very interesting game that we're playing. Hello. Aha. Ta-da. Oh, I gotta turn off the Wii Fit music. Hold on. All right. Ta-da. Yeah, very retro. Okay, this game is Stonks 9800, and essentially it is a stock market simulation game that is based off of the era of the 1980s. This was a time of great prosperity. There was a huge asset bubble. Everything went up. Stocks went up. Real estate went up. And nothing bad happened ever until like 1990. And then the Nikkei, which is their version of the stock market, ended up dropping down, all the way from like 33,000 or something like that to 9,800, which is the name of the game. So imagine what it would be like instead of our modern age where the stock market goes up forever. The S&P 500 returns 10% every single year on average. Just imagine, instead of our perpetual bull market, the stock market just went down forever for a long time. They called it the lost decade. So if you ever wanted to live in a unprecedented market crash, other than the one you're going to live in eventually, then this is a great warm-up for that, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and start a new game. Ta-da! And we're just going to keep it normal, okay? With maybe just a few changes here. Time on the exchange, normal, financial, regular, normal, events, historical. Who needs big luck? I'm going to get a small little bit of luck. I'm going to lower the amount that you're going to start with. Stress tolerant. You know, I'm pretty tolerant of stress. And restriction. Time on the exchange, I'm just going to say infinite. Basically, it just only lets you do a certain amount of shares. Because back in the day, guys, back in the day, fellas, you know, you actually had to find someone to buy your shares. Now you can just hit on... Y'all are spoiled. You just go on Fidelity, and then you just hit sell. But anyway, this is what it is. This is not easy. This is not easy. Don't tell me it's easy. Don't tell me it's easy. Time on the exchange is infinite. Historical luck is small amount of luck. Just a little lucky. Okie doke. Let's do it. Slot 1. Welcome to the Stonks 9800 electronic trading interface. This system grants certified individual access to real-time trading, asset management, and experimental, quote, experimental market analysis. Before entering the stock market, please complete this trader registration. You got it. My last name, of course, is Flex. That is my name given to me at birth. First name is Yu Dai Mon. Don't forget it. My birthday, of course, is January 1st. Everybody knows that. And we will begin. That looks pretty close to me. Y'all can't see it. Hold on. Ta-da! This guy looks like he's from the back rooms. I think I met this guy in the back rooms. But I've been playing this game a lot, and I think I found a style that I like. I'd say I like the pompadour, but I don't want to break your guys' immersion, so we're gonna go with something like this. Yeah, he's even got the side part. Okay. Gotta get the VTuber nose. Oh. Okay, cool. That's a little creepy though. All right, looks better. And the mouth. The mouth. Oh, Pog. Oh. Now we're gonna do something like this. He looks like a stand-up gentleman. Let's do it. And what's really cool, let me switch over again. What's really neat in this game is that you get perks. It's like Fallout, or my favorite RPG, Skyrim. You can pick things like corporate friends, where you're friends amongst top managers. You know, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You can be a social butterfly, where you have more friends and you're better at making friends, but you didn't study in school, so like you just you can't get you don't know what you're doing as much. You could be a gambler. You could be a gambler, heavy drinker, where the stress comes fast, but you drink. Drinking at bars reduces more stress, but people look down on you for it. And then you can be homeless. So you can be this homeless gambling drinker. But I want to stay true to form. And so I pick a bookworm because I'm a freaking nerd. But it gives you financial success. And I wish that the game was a little bit better at teaching you about what all of these little bonuses do. But financial success eventually allows you to take out bigger loans, right? And you would think, who wants to be in debt? Who wants to take on a loan? But it's actually a great idea. Like, you know, we call that leverage in the biz. You wouldn't know, but we call it leverage. You can leverage your debt to make lots of money. But it also leverages your mistakes. So be careful taking out loans if you don't have conviction, okay? And because we're going to be taking on a lot of debt and managing large amounts of money, our stress is going to go up, right? In this game, if you have a lot of stress, then bad things happen to you, just like in real life. So I picked the cat lover perk, okay? You have a cat. It's expensive, but it's worth it. Effectively gives you 10% more of your personal expenses. That's nothing, guys. I mean, just feed the kitty kibbles and bits. And occasionally the cat is like an extra friend, and it helps you reduce your stress, which is just amazing. And then I also go ahead and get Loyal Bro. You get a strange but loyal friend by your side. And this guy's amazing. Like, he's really pulled me out of some tough spots, so I like that. Other things here which are interesting is that if you beat the game with a company, you can start off with a company. Golden Boy is like you start with an absurd amount of money just to like play around with. One of them you can have access to the Yakuza, which is interesting. Fortune Teller is interesting. I don't know how to make that one work, but supposedly it helps you kind of predict things, but it's a little like cryptic and esoteric. So I just go ahead like this, and I think we're gonna start here, okay? So Flex Eudaimon, January 1st, Bookworm, Cat Lover, Loyal Bro. You gotta be a loyal bro to get a loyal bro, you know? And I like to pick the cat, the kitty. Let's see. There you go. That's cute. Okay. So let's get started, shall we? Welcome to Stonks. This is an early access. Guys, I love this game. I've been playing this game a lot. It's made by a single Ukrainian man. And I'm hoping things just go well for him. He's amazing. So press space there, and we gotta go ahead and slow this down, everybody. Basically, I'm starting off with 5.6. We're already a millionaire. In yen, it's like $500,000. It's a significant amount. It's not that much though. My rule of thumb is I just go back 2 zeros, so maybe like I have like $5,000. I don't know. It's looks like a lot, but it's not. So far, no profit, but no debt, no income. The income tax is 13%, so anytime you end up selling, eventually at the end of the month, you got to pay tax, which is just hilarious. You do start off with your own home that you live in. It's kind of a piece of junk, and because you live in it, you don't get any rent. But you don't have to pay rent either, which is good, because you own the property. So already not realistic that you own a house. My immersion is ruined. You got your happiness, which goes down slowly. You got your comfort, which is based on your possessions, like the house. You got your stress, which is going to slowly build up until you have like an aneurysm or something. And, you know, you can go ahead and choose how much money you spend every day. And because I am really operating on tight margins here, I'm going to keep it very low and effectively just spend a few hundred. We're going to be eating ramen noodles today, okay? If you'll follow me to the chart section, in Stonks 9800, you have 8 different companies, and more will be added, or some will go bankrupt and leave, all existing on the stock exchange right now. And they're all based off of, it's very funny, they're based off of real Japanese companies like Mitsubishi, like Mitsubishi, and Konami, which is like Konami. Forgive me if I mispronounce a few of these, okay? But long story short, that's one thing you can buy. The other thing that you can buy is you can buy assets, right? You got gold right here. And the cool thing about assets versus stocks is that they go up very slowly. They kind of stay a little bit flat like this, but they'll start to slowly go up the longer you hold them. And just like in real life, you know, the stocks are going to go up and down very quickly. But if you want to maintain your wealth and kind of protect your wealth, but have it somewhere, park it somewhere that it's going to keep growing, then certainly you can put into to gold or silver or oil or whatever. One second. Sorry, yapping a lot really dries out the pipes, you know what I'm saying? Here you got your little stock squares, so you can see like in the last few days, like what did everything do, which is cool. And yeah, I think this is all we really need to know to get started. Y'all, my strategy in Stonks 9800, and kind of the real world too, is that I don't like buying individual stocks, you know? Like every stock has a lifespan, it's gonna go up, but then eventually it's gonna fade to the sands of time, right? So I try to do something like approximately like the S&P 500, where I'll buy all the stocks. In the real world, we call that an index fund, where you're going ahead and putting all of it into, you're just buying a little bit of each of it, and then ends up weighting out, so like, you know, it's proportional to its amount in the stock market. the way that you do that here is you just go ahead and you buy each. Oh, looks like that doesn't work because we can't buy that many stocks. But let's say that we buy 5 of each, okay? And that's going to end up being a significant amount of our cheddar. Let's buy it just a little bit more. Just give ourselves enough barely to live on. So we can buy 7 stocks, right? Very good. And yeah. So that's pretty good, right? But we can do even better. We can use the power of debt, the power of other people's money, okay? If you go to the facilities here, you can go off to the bank. Eventually you can buy real estate, by the way, or art, or cars, cool. And because I studied in school and was a nerd, the bank trusts me. They say, hey, you're pretty smart. You got a big brain. You probably know what you're doing with money. If only they knew. So we're going to go ahead and take out a loan, and we can take out a small loan of 5 million, or we can take out the biggest loan. We can take out a big freaking loan, 50 million. 8% interest is killer. Like that would absolutely demolish us. We get minus 10% off because, you know, the bank trusts us a little bit. They might learn their lesson here in a second. But for now, normally I would say don't take out more debt than your net worth, but you know, you got to risk it for the biscuit. So we're going to do that. Ta-da. And now we're going to go through again, and we're going to buy as much as we can. Yeah, okay, now we can really leverage. Some of y'all might be cringing at home, but don't worry, this is do not try this at home. This is a professional here who knows exactly what they're doing. Kind of. And we're just going to leave ourselves with a little bit left over because every month, we don't know how long this is going to take to make profit, but payment this month's going to be around 800,000. We don't want to go into debt on top of our debt, you know? So after all that setup has been complete, we're going to go ahead and start go. Hit go. And we get to watch the stock market run. It's beautiful, isn't it? And every so often, Amy, our financial assistant, is going to go ahead and give us some news. So Sani presents a 3-month forecast, and the price went up. Ooh, already we're making money. And they're lowering the income tax rate so we can make even more profit. That's going to be sick. Oh, someone miscoded me, so my public image went down. I caught a stray. I didn't do anything. Now here's something that can happen occasionally, is that someone will see that you have a lot of money sitting around and say, hey, give us this much money so we can make this, a brush pen, and then we'll give you this much. Amy doesn't seem very confident, so I'm gonna say no. Art of Zen Gardening has unexpectedly top bestseller lists. Is that like a reference to the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance? I've not read that book. Might be fun. Occasionally there'll be holidays. The stock market does not go up during the during some of these periods of time. And basically, you know, we're in a bit of a bull market, I suppose. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait until the tides start to shift. Hello? Oh, hey, it's our buddy. In the weekends, some of your buddies are gonna show up and they're gonna ask you to hang out. So, you know, it's not all about money. It's also about the friends you make along the way. And there's different places we can go. We can go to a temple. We can go to the arcade. We can go play pachinko. We can go to horse racetrack. And effectively what I like to do, because I am in a very frugal time of my life right now, is I go ahead and go to the temple. So you gotta remember, you gotta focus. You gotta focus on the energies of the money, and as they flow through the earth, through the core of the molten lava of the earth, you know, you just feel that flow of the tectonic plates, all of the money energies, life force of the planet circulating through this. Anyway, that's how I get my financial advice. And of course I gotta pay it back. You gotta, you know, send out some good vibes to the universe so they can send it back to you. Nah, I mean, the Temple's Serenity is a stark contrast to my daily hustle. So you gotta keep grounded. Even the game gets it. And you can't see it because I'm kind of like in the way here. Maybe it'd be better if I was here. Yeah, okay. Basically, you end up getting a bonus of public... maybe we're being performative men here, but it allows us to gain some of our generosity stat or whatever. Oh, check this out. On the 20th of every month is dividend day, and we are getting dividends from holding all of these things. And because we're holding an absurd amount of stocks, we got 500,000 just holding it for about a month, which is awesome. That will offset our cost a little bit. Our debt is more than that, but, you know, well, it helps offset it a little bit. An old business associate has publicly criticized your recent actions. Will you respond to the allegations? It sounds like they don't like the idea of me taking out a big loan. They don't like my strategy. I think they're jealous, so I will tell them, I will put them in their place. Oh, your response to the allegations was perceived as confrontational, leading to further harm of your public image. So, well, I don't care what people think, okay? Oh, this one looks good. 4 million for 11 million of profit, basically doubling it, and Amy seems kind of lukewarm, so like in a good way. Like lukewarm is still warm, right? Right, fellas? So we're gonna say yeah on that, see what happens. All right, and then we get innovation stat, and the more that we invest in things, the more that we're gonna be able to, you know, potentially get better investment opportunities. So that's a lot to lay down, but you know, it's okay. Gotta spend money to make money. Oh, okay, did you see that? Did you see that? We had 2 days of a drop. You see we're going flat? We need to wait a second to see, is the market breaking? No, it's still going up. Heck yeah. And that's okay. We paid a lot of debt, but we have enough money we can survive. We want to pay off our debts as soon as possible. 8% interest is killer. Oh! Had a big drop, but it's okay. That's all right. We don't sell that one. We hold on to that one, okay? So that sucks. Okay. Usually wait a few days. Okay. It looks like everything's kind of trending downwards, so let's go ahead and try and make our profit, okay? So you can see here on the portfolio the average price of what you're holding versus the current price of what you're holding, and the dividends and the dividend yield. So certainly the age-old sentiment is you gotta buy low, sell high, not the other way around. Don't get it mixed up. That's where most investors mess up, okay? But basically you want the average price to be above the current, wait, no. You want your average price to be above the current price. Is that true? Am I messing it up? Which one dropped? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, this is really important, okay? This is where the stress comes in. The average price is this, and the current price is that. Average price is this, current price. Okay, this is the one that went down. So you want your average price of your stocks to be lower than the current price because you're making money, right? We're making the money. So Calio didn't make any money. Nabazu didn't make any money. So let me sell everything. Like Sani. So if you click here on sell, it also helps you out. It says your last purchase price was that much, and now the stock price is that. So okay, so we're gonna sell all of our Sani, and then we're gonna sell all of our Honda. Takesaka, okay. Mitsubishi, okay. Oh Mami, okay. Calio, and that's the one that we're holding on to. Okay, we're gonna hold on to that. And there we go. So we made 39 million back, right? Unfortunately, we are still in the drop, right? We have a lot of money sitting here, which is good. And it might be just worth doing, even though we're selling at a technical loss here. We still made a lot of profit overall. I think we just got to sell it because the debt's going to crush us otherwise. So we're going to sell it, and we are a little bit above our max. And we're going to go back to the bank and be a good steward of our money. So let me go ahead and repay the loan. And there we go. So did you see before we had 500,000 and now we have 3 million? So at the scale that we are managing money, we are making a lot of money and our financial success went up. As our financial success continues to go up, if we get another 5, we can get an even bigger loan. Infinite money hack. Why doesn't everybody just do this? Are they stupid? I think they're dumb. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and say, listen, we got a lot of money just sitting here. Let's go ahead and drop it in a commodity like gold. So let's buy a bunch of that. And we're gonna go ahead and sell enough that we have enough to live off of. We don't want too much cash. And we're just gonna let this sit here for a little bit until the next loan. You know, I really struggled trying to find a good strategy for this game before I started. Yeah, I know I'm playing on normal instead of hard or realistic mode, but the game is the same, effectively. It's just the scale and like how forgiving it is. What the game kind of encourages you to do before you slow down and you think about it, it wants you to like think, pick and choose, like really think which stock is better, like what's their quarterly report or whatever. But there's no way to know, right? Like this is the easiest way to make money that I've seen. That's not gambling or exploits. Hey, it's Kobashi. I think this is your like super special friend, you know? He's already maxed out. He's your childhood bro. He said, want to go to the racetrack? Yes. All right, my friends. So the way that the racetrack works, it's just like the stock market. There's 5 different horses and you have no idea which one's going to win. You can kind of see like the last races that they had and then their betting odds. So obviously the horse with the least betting odds is probably the one with the best chance to win. It looks like Wild Diamond is kind of encouraged to win at the most compared to all these other betting odds here. Everyone else is kind of a toss-up. So if you just want to be safe, you know, you can just bet on the fan favorite, the winner. So I don't bet a lot. I'm just going to go ahead and bet a little bit, whatever I'm willing to lose. And I guess I'll just bet this much. Why not? And you press escape, let him run. And Wild Diamond is in the lead. Oh no, something happened. No, Turbo Mirage, Wild Diamond, go, 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 go! Oh, I wasted all my money. What's wrong with me? But it was close. So, unfortunately, no luck this time. That's all right. We didn't gamble more than we were willing to lose. The more you go to the racetrack, the more it kind of tells you about the horses and their little quirks. So if you keep going, eventually you start to kind of get an intuition for who's going to win based on their stat spread. Whatever, just a fun thing to do. Just a little mini game. The cat quietly followed you around today, never meowing, just being there. Thanks, cat. Thank you. But yeah, he raised your happiness for that. So I think that even though the cost of living goes up a little bit with a cat, you know, you need less to live. So it all balances out. It all balances out. Oh, shoot. I'm not watching the stock market. I don't know what the stocks are doing. Hold on. So we're waiting for another bull market to start. And everything's kind of trading sideways. Networking went up. That's good. Oh, shoot. Oh, all the taxes. Oh, shoot. I forgot that I have to pay a... Holy smokes. I have to pay a ton of taxes. I have to pay this much real estate tax, 500,000 income tax. Okay, everybody. To not go into debt, we need to be careful about taxes at the end of the month. Never forget your taxes. Oh, that's lucky. We are definitely holding some margins here. Ooh, Turnox went down. That's okay. Buy the rumor, sell the news, as they say. They do say that. Yep. My cat is my business partner. Oh, okay, we have a little uptick here at the bottom, so let's see. Give me another day of that and I'm buying. Oh, weekend. It's gonna have to wait. Hey, I heard you're having money trouble. Lucky for you, my cousin needs something reliable. Just paperwork, no funny stuff. It'll last for 11 weeks. So, occasionally, your childhood friend, if you start to have money trouble, if you're kind of, if you don't have a lot to your net worth, your buddy will come in and say, hey, do you want to join the 9 to 5? This stock market trading thing doesn't seem to be working out for you. Maybe you can try to join us in the wage slavery world. And I appreciate the thought, Tetsuya-san, but I don't think I need that this time. So I'm gonna say no. I'm a day trader. I'm living the dream. So okay, so it's looking like things are starting to pick up. Frenzy has started. So what I can do is let's go ahead and look at the commodities, and that's the first thing I can sell. Really, you know, the gold, I like to hold on to it kind of for as long as possible. It's like my little treasure hoard, you know? Like, I just want to keep it there, then eventually it's going to be free money as it just kind of ticks up. It basically pays you for knowing your margins and how much you can get away with. So we're just going to do what we did last time. We're going to go back to the bank. Our business model is take out a loan. Take out the biggest loan that we can get the loan, and don't mess up. So let's go ahead and buy everything. Whee! All right, 33 mil, easy. That doesn't raise my stress at all. Here, add a little bit more. All right, we got 10 million. And eventually we're gonna have to pay taxes on it, but I think that's okay. So let's go ahead and let's keep our margins. You know what? We don't need any more extra money. We have our investment cooking. We can stick around with just 4 million to our name. That's okay. And look, we entered high society. Ooh, Amy's impressed. Okay. Money, 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 money. And now we wait. Oh, dividend day. Look at that. That's good. Do 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 do. And it looks like our investment came back. It says the project was successful. Dividends are paid in full. Awesome. That's gonna be nice. We're gonna hold on to that amount of money just for when the next investment comes in. I had a good feeling about that one. It was like a typewriter. People love typewriters. Profit is down. That's okay. And we're just gonna keep on swimming. It looks like we got some stock price movement. Oh, I thought our friends wanted to hang out on the weekend. Wrong number. Sani went down. That's okay. See, look, because we bought an index fund, in essence, like it doesn't matter if it goes up, if it goes down, it all balances out. We're geniuses. Why doesn't everybody do this? Now, okay, so to translate this to real life, I just got to find someone who's going to give me a $50 million loan. Stonks. Oh, we even got an extra round of dividends. That's awesome. I don't know if you have to pay interest on those. Oh, look at this. Okay. Occasionally, you'll have a new one coming to the stock market. You can attend the IPO, and it allows you to buy the shares at a lower price. So, as opposed to the SpaceX IPO, I actually think in this game it's a good idea. In real life, probably not a good idea. So let's see, how much are we going to invest? I guess we'll invest the minimum amount. And that's going to end up being a lot of stocks, actually. Oh, just this much. Probably should have bought more. That's okay. We're just going to let it simmer. We're going to let it shimmer a little bit. We're just going to let it shimmer. Hello? Yo, it's Yoshiro. I heard a rumor that a company is about to go up in value, which means that its stock is about to get a lot more expensive. I could tell you some information on this for 2 million. Do we have a deal? This is called insider trading, okay? If some of your friends, do you remember like the Don't Do Drugs campaigns when we were all young? I'm gonna start a new thing called Don't Do Insider Trading, okay? It's not cool. We're gonna have like a mascot. We're gonna have like a dog or a cat just go around and tell everybody not to do insider trading. Of course, this is just a video game and you can do as much as you want in here. But if you ever have your friend, even if they're your friend, okay, and they're telling you to do just a little bit, you just buy a few stocks, it's okay. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Say no, because then the IRS is gonna get on you, and it's not good. But of course you can do it in this game. I'm not going to because my my strategy is foolproof. Until it's not. I was playing around a little bit and all it took was like a little misreading of the stock market. And then I found myself demolished. But as you can see, our ethical conduct went up a little bit because we didn't do that. So that's nice. I think it's starting to go down. Let's give it another day. Okay, it's going down. But now we're gonna go ahead and sell everything, and we're just gonna sell everything. It's fine. Sell everything. Oh my god, sell everything. Oh my god. All right, and now we got 60 million. Look at that. Oh, but we sold all of our other stocks, unfortunately, the ones that we just bought at the IPO. And the financial services agency did not like that. So despite our best efforts to be ethical, I guess I biffed it. I messed up. But look at that. Amy thinks we're hot. Amy gets turned on when we get a lot of money. So do I. Money's the best. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and repay the loan, so we don't have to pay a ton. And we're gonna go ahead and wait for some taxes this next season. And then we're gonna go ahead and probably buy gold after that. Ooh, I got in trouble. Ooh, they sent the police after me. It says, we've observed unusual trading activity linked to your account, sir. Such actions can be perceived as market manipulation. You're not market manipulating, are you? We advise you to trade responsibly and ensure your transactions are compliant with market regulations. For now, we're going to give you a slap on the wrist and a slap on the ass. You are temporarily banned from trading on this exchange. Biatch. Alright, fair enough. So I'm sorry. Despite my best efforts to be ethical, I was a bad teacher of the economy, and everyone's looking at me like an idiot. All right. Disaster awaits for all of us. Sure does. They must have had the wrong number. All right. So I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for a month. I don't really know what to do. I have no investments. You know, maybe we get an investment. That'd be cool. That'd be kind of neat. Hello, Udiflex Incorporated. Nope, no one's here. Okay. Eventually, speaking of corporations, you can actually end up making a company and putting it on the exchange. You need a lot of money to do that, but it is pretty cool. And that just opens the door to a lot of manipulation, you know? That's pretty neat. All right. Give me the taxes. I had to pay $1 million in taxes, but my profit was $9 million. Easy. And everyone thinks I'm cool for that. Everybody like that. Hey boss, I went to this exposition and they were telling me about all this pottery. it was really cool to see which each piece was unique and had its own story. Damn, Amy, that's just like us, you know, we're all unique, we all have our own story. You know, actually, because I'm so stock market brained, that's just like, that's not people, that's companies, you know, since companies are people, that's just like every company has its own story and is a work of art and can do no wrong. Anyway, yeah, make sure you talk to Amy occasionally, so she doesn't think you forgot she existed. Let's check our profile. Eventually, Amy's friendship's gonna level up, and you get more perks with her. I forget what you get. What do you get? Like, yes, at level 1 Amy, she gives random tips. Level 2, it boosts your mood. You can go on walks with Amy, kind of like a dating sim. That's kind of cool. Amy makes full reports on any company you choose. Amy can scan the markets to find the best performing sectors. Anyway, Amy's the best. She's cool. And let's see what else we got here. Yes, so we can get a 1 billion yen loan. 1 billion yen loan. That's gonna be cool. Ethical conduct. Donating can decrease your stress. Amy thinks it's cool to be ethical, guys. So don't engage in insider trading, or else you're gonna make Amy sad. Salary demands within your company are reduced by 20% if you're more ethical. So yeah, everyone likes an ethical dude. Networking, you get access to secret poker games, dude. Market knowledge, you can purchase 25% more shares today. Innovation, your innovations get more likely to be successful. And overall reputation, you're able to get more salary stuff, so that's kind of neat. You can look at your prestige level and kind of the distribution of your wealth. You can see most of it's in cash right now, and the rest of it's in real estate and gold, so that's kind of nice. Anyway, because we paid our taxes, let's just keep waiting out the markets. And what percent of it? What percent of our net worth is in gold? Hold on, because you don't want to go too hard with that, you know? Gold is about 10% of our portfolio, which is pretty conservative, but I think that's good. Looks like the market's about to jump. Ooh, investment proposal. They want to make a bullet train. That is a big delta or whatever. That's a big bonus. Sure, we'll do it. Just to say that we're innovators. I'm like the Japanese Carnegie, you know? Is it Daniel Carnegie or is it David Carnegie? I gotta look this up. I'm sure there is a Daniel Carnegie. Dale Carnegie is a writer and teacher. Who was the rich guy Carnegie? Andrew Carnegie was from 1830 to 1919, so he probably had an opinion on the Japanese stock market. Maybe he was the Japanese Carnegie. You never know. Hold on, I gotta keep looking this up. Did Andrew Carnegie invest in Japan? Andrew Carnegie did not directly invest in Japanese businesses during his lifetime. He focused his industrial investions and operations strictly within the United States. However, Japanese entities invested in his legacy company, U.S. Steel, much later. Oh, but he indirectly supported cultural and education exchanges through his philanthropic organizations. Very interesting. So I guess I can still be the Andrew Carnegie of Japan. Call me Yuta Carnegie. Yutagi. Yutagi flex. All right, I think the winds are shifting. I'm sensing a new season of growth. So infinite money glitch. Get a bajillion loan. hope that nothing goes wrong. And money. And let's buy 200 of each share. And did I buy more gold? Let's buy more gold. And let's give ourselves barely enough to live off of. A meager 4 million should be enough for my daily expenses. And because we are being so successful, I will treat myself. Instead of 1 ramen noodle packet a day, I will let myself have 2 and a small bonbon. Very good. Look at that. We held it for a day and we got dividend. Oh, hold on. Amy's leveling up. Hey, look at this. Hey, maybe we could hang out tonight? I don't know, something chill, you know? Jeez, you sound like my friends. Sure, where should we go? You know what? I know where you want to go. You want to go to the Pint. You want to go to the casual bar. Okay, let's go. Everyone say hi to Alba Sai-san. She is the bartender, and the other... I don't think there's love interest in this game, but like if there were, you can eventually level her up. She's not finished, supposedly, but eventually she'll give you perks too. So every time you go to the bar, it takes a little bit of money. You might hear little whispers of what's going on in the financial world, you know. So look at this. After a few drinks, Iwasaki starts sharing the latest rumors. Komami is everywhere right now, and their stock's through the roof. But honestly, it feels a little too hot to handle. Maybe give it some time. I wish my friends had tips like that. You met Ando Kenzo. You can make friends. Cool. You can be a little social. Cool. And Sai ends up giving you like a few options here. You can ask her about horse racing. You can get another round of drinks for the fellas, make your happiness go up a little more. You can talk to her, and that kind of helps. There's a little blackjack mini game, which I will not partake in probably, because it's not for money. But it's interesting. It's fun. I just think it's neat. I just think it's real neat. But yeah, basically, I always ask her about horse racing, and she gives you tips on the horses. So next time you go, King Eternal is currently in normal condition. Okay, good. Okay. I don't think I could have told you that, but I don't think that's super profound. During a dart contest, you score the winning shot. Hell yeah, that's gonna make my happiness go up. Thank you for visiting. According to the bill, you owe a lot of money, but that's okay. I'm loaded. It's technically debt, but I'm loaded. It says economic forecasters are astounded as Japan's economy starts to heat up. Is it time to ride the wave of growth that will never end ever? I think so. Mark my words. 1980 Japan, best time to be alive. 100%. Someone tried to sell you a mustache comb. They succeeded. I don't even have a mustache. You know what's really interesting looking up here is my fortune is 30 million. So even though I'm dealing with a lot of money, the 50 million in debt really drags it down, you know? Looks like we paid a lot of debt down. Oh, what's the stock market doing? I forgot I'm not doing my job. I'm not making money. I gotta read the Financial Times every morning or else I'm gonna fall behind. Eventually in this game, you don't have you can just do this on autopilot, you know? You don't even have to take out a loan. You hit a point where your money becomes self-sustaining, like a neutron star or whatever. Like in Spider-Man 2, when Dr. Octagonopus ends up making a artificial sun, you know, your money ends up coalescing into its own force of nature as well. And you just make money just sitting there, you know, and that's when the gambling comes in. What's the point of a massive fortune if you can't gamble it all away? Am I right, fellas? You can only be responsible for so long until the voices start to creep in. Okay, we got more dividends. Oh wow, the dividends are really popping off. Every so often, you gotta take a dip in the mineral-rich onsen, relax the muscles, absorb the magnesium and zinc minerals through your skin. Hey, what do you got tonight? Yeah, sure, man. Whatever. Where shall we go? It's been a while since we have been to the temple, so let's go ahead and go there and see if maybe we can get a little bit more, we can be kind of performative. Yes, we got a performative male point. Everyone thinks we're very ethical and cool. Oh, hold on, Amy leveled up, I forgot. You can talk to Amy. It's so nice that you don't forget about me. Well, I'd forget about you less if you had more to say. More tips and tricks. And with the new level, maybe we will get more tips and tricks from Amy. That's very good. You know, I've been keeping an eye on things. If I spot something interesting on the market, I'll let you know. Alright, Amy, my strategy's foolproof, but I appreciate the thought. I appreciate the thought. That's very nice of you. Back to the market. Oh, this might be one of those immediate tips. I took a glance at Hamda recently. It's not looking good. Heavy losses, worrying signs. I keep a safe distance. Which one's Hamda? I mean, it looks okay. Oh, I guess it is going down. Oh, shoot. Amy, thank you. I was about to lose money. Oh, hold on. Greetings, Flexudaimon. Your reputation has opened new doors. We're now offering the chance to engage in short trading. Benefit from borrowed shares and amplify your gains. Ready to dive in? Sure. Basically, short selling, this is a perfect opportunity. I couldn't have planned this better myself. If you see a market is on, a stock is on its way down, you can go ahead and actually do a short, you know? Kind of like the hit Netflix documentary, The Big Short. Anyway, so since we know that Hamda is going down, we can go to the short selling tab and basically loan out some of our Hamda stocks. It's very confusing. I don't quite get it myself. That's why I don't short trade in real life, but Amy will explain. By short selling, you can make money from falling stocks. You can borrow shares from a broker and return them later for a lower cost if the company's shares fall. You can return such shares to the broker at any time, but please note, for their use, you will pay daily interest, 13% per year. Loan securities don't pay you dividends. The interest per trade is paid twice, when the short is open and when you give the stock back. You have a limit on the broker's loan, which depends on your condition and the current number of loan shares. Remember that for your convenience, I'll sell all the purchased shorts immediately, so you get the funds added to your account, but you will need to buy them back to give them to the broker. I don't get it. I didn't go to finance school enough for this, but let's give it a try. So like if I sell this, oh no, sorry. If I go to short sell Hamda, and then that goes up out of 700, so I already have enough shares. Let's just like buy 100. So it says here, money on loan, and then debt. So I can go ahead and do that. And then it says 100. Then I can go ahead and go down. Okay. So I could like actually sell out all of my shares, right? Yeah. This is gonna bankrupt me. I want you to know that I don't know what I'm doing. I want you to know I don't know what I'm doing, and this is gonna be my worst nightmare. So if I go ahead and do that, and it gives me a lot of money, and then we go ahead and watch Hamda fall. Oh shoot, it's going up. Oh damn it. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, no, hold on, we're good. Yes, Amy's tips are foolproof. Amy's a genius. Yes. Oh wait, hold on, my other stocks are going down too. I need to sell my other stocks. Okay, so except for Hamda, let's go ahead and sell everything. So I have to give back my Hamda stocks. I think that's how that works. Yep. Gonna go ahead and sell this with 60 milli. And then we will watch this. Let's go back and pay back the loan so we don't get crushed by debt. Big money, big money. Big money. And now we watch Hamda like a hawk. So the stock has gone down a little bit, right? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's really... And then if we return it, we have to buy it back, right? We have to buy it back? What? Okay, hold on. Return. So we bought it back. Okay, we bought it back. And now we have to sell it as well. Gosh, this is so confusing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever. I don't get it. I don't understand short selling. I'm not on Robinhood, you know, the trading app. They don't let you unlock short selling immediately because it's a quick way to bankrupt yourself. But whatever. I think we're doing good, gamers. But, you know, we've been streaming for about an hour. I might want to go for another hour here to show some more features of the game. But I gotta use the little trader's room. I'll be right back. See you soon. Hey everybody! Hey everybody, Flex You Daimon back again in the trading stock market arena. You know, as I was using the bathroom, as I was allowing myself some time and peace away from the heavy duty, harder than your 9-to-5 life than of streaming, I realized that I like money. Money's the best. They say that there's more to life than money, but I don't know. Every so often, Kobayashi Tetsuya is gonna lower your stress, because I've been dealing with very large amounts of money. I can imagine I'm a little stressed out, so he just goes ahead and helps my... Oh my gosh, I am stressed out. Why am I so stressed out? Everything's going fine. That's all right. But he doesn't let you get too stressed out. Like a good friend, Tobayashi is there. And because we made so much profit, you paid for the use of borrowed assets. Profit 9 million. Okay. Wow, I haven't heard this song before. Maybe it's because I turn off the... What month is this? September? This is the song that plays in September. Oh my gosh, I ended up in the hospital. I was so stressed out. Dude. Good thing I have money. If I didn't have money, or was an American, I'd be screwed. Congratulations, your health is in good shape. Thanks, Doc. The phone's ringing, what's up? Wrong number. Yeah, we're gonna lower that. No wonder I didn't recognize that song. That's the song that plays when you end up in the freaking hospital. So in 3 weeks, let's pause. everybody, investors. Money Guild. Current state of UDI Incorporated is that we have an investment coming up in 3 weeks. We are going down into the bull market and into the bear market. The bears are winning the fight, and I got a lot of cash ready to deploy at any moment. So we have a lot of cashola at this point, and that's really great. But I think what would be fun at this point is to start branching out into real estate. Let's go ahead and sell some of our commodities here. Oh, hold on, we gotta wait until the holiday's over. And our last sell price was 100,000, and we've actually gained 25% of that just holding it, which is amazing for just parking our money in a safe place, you know? Yeah, look at that. See? Creeps up on you. Just gets there. So we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, sorry. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and sell all that for another 16 million. 16 milli. And we can go ahead and buy something nice. Oh, facilities, real estate. Here's the real estate screen. Essentially, you have different places. You got the shadow blocks, which is basically the hood, the Japanese hood shadow blocks. And the prices of these are going to be a little bit lower. The comfort's nothing special. And you get a little bit of rent in these rental properties. And it makes sense that like the higher the value, the higher the rent is, and rent's just going to be passive income that you get paid every month, so that's good. This one's kind of expensive, but it gives you 1 million in rent. That's really nice. What else do we got here? 18 million. Yeah, and then you also got the bronze suburbs, and those are really nice, but they are very expensive, so we're gonna have to stick to the hood. And because I got 39, I think I'm just going to get the biggest property that I can. So this 26 mil one seems pretty good. Is there anything else? Or hold your peace. This one's 25, that gives 32,000. 26 would give us 32. Yeah, I feel like there's a few deals in here, but for the most part it's proportional to what you're buying, so... we're going to buy this one room, 34 tatami sort of apartment that gives us a significant amount of rent. It's a mansion, but it's just, it's a one room mansion? That doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't know any better. And so let's go ahead and look at our home. We could move into it and then rent out the other place, but that's okay. We're not ready for that. We can look at the mansion, and what you can do now is you can modernize it. So that increases the condition of the place, do a little bit of house flipping, I guess. And if the monthly profit right now is 22, oh, it went down, what? If you modernize it, then it goes up to its maximum potential, which is awesome. Very good. Very good. So now we're gonna have passive income that's just gonna sit there. And we in the big leagues, boys. Look at that. Dividend income, rental income, 43,000. That's very good. So yeah. We're making the big bucks. So the next plan here is going to be to wait out this bear market. I think it's going to be pretty soon. And the bullet train investment, we're going to see how that's coming on. If we get to be the next Flex Carnegie. Monthly report, taxes paid, just 3,000, that's fine. No problem, no problem. One of the things we can do, if we're bored, is we can go to the art section, and you can actually buy pieces of art. Here's a super rare for several million. Rares and uncommons are a little bit out of our price point, unfortunately. But that's just another place to park your money. Good evening. I propose a brief respite tonight. Something cultured, but enjoyable. That's how I should reach out to my friends. Hello, something cultured, but enjoyable would be quite nice, I say. Where shall we go? I think we're going to the bar. Well, we can play karaoke. Yeah, let's play karaoke. So whenever there's a exclamation mark above it, you get a little bonus. Special karaoke evening. So you can pick a song. What do we got? Tokyo Lover. Okay, okay. City Boy. City Boy. Funk You. Christmas Night. Oh, is it because it's Christmas? Is it Christmas right now? Which one sounds the most like my favorite song from the Yakuza games? Dame Dane. Dame Dane. Dame yo. Dame Dame. Dame yo. Dame Dano yo. Dame Dane. Okay, I think we're gonna do this one. Bow, bow, bow. Dame Dane. Dame Dane. Dana Dame Dane Dane Dane. Dame Dane. Ba Dana Dame Dane. Yo, me and my friends, we are gonna make lots of money on the stock market. That's right. We are gonna make a lot of money every night, yeah, You can't stop us from making lots of the cash, yeah, I wanna make lots of money tonight. I wanna make lots of money every night, yeah, If I don't make the money, then I think that I would jump off of a bridge. That's right. I wanna make a lot of money. I never want the stock market to drop, yeah. I just want it to go up forever. Yeah, I'd be really sad if it dropped one day, If the stock market crashed, I don't know what I would do. That's right. I probably would never be able to live in a box and start over, yeah. 'Cause I'm a stock market trader, yeah. I like to make lots of money and not contribute to society, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you liked that a lot. I lost. Alright. That was an enjoyable evening. I appreciate you making time despite our schedules. Let's do this again when we can. Yeah, man. I'd like that. I'd like that a lot. Ooh. So, Bullet Train Line did not meet expectations and did not bring in as much money as expected. So you only get about 2 milli instead of 20 milli. And we put 5 milli down on this project, so this is probably like the smallest train of all time. Company Kazoku is requesting 2.8 milli for a new project called Soapland. They promise you $6 million in profit. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This sounds like some kind of Disneyland themed resort that focuses on cleaning supplies, so I'm in. That sounds like a great idea. Okay, we'll wait results for this Soapland project. Yeah, you know, it's a strange idea, but I'm down for anything. Oh, by the way, let's see how the stocks are going. I think the winds are shifting. Oh, okay, okay. Some things are shifting. Something's shifting. Let's go ahead and take out a big, fat loan. Take out a big loan. I want to get the biggest loan. Yeah, I want to manage a lot of money. No one should trust me with all this money. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and do the... We can call this the... You guys can call this the flex method if you want. The flex method of infinite money glitch. First, step 1. Go to school to manage money. Step 2. Convince people that you're a smart guy and you can manage a lot of other people's money. Step 3. Make profit. off of other people's money? Pipe burst in the mansion. It cost you a lot of money. That's okay. Takes money to make money, my friend. Takes money to make money. A massive pachinko ball. This just in. A massive pachinko ball wreaks havoc and amuses Tokyo locals, escaping from an arcade. It's been bouncing citywide for hours. Stay tuned for more updates on this whimsical event. The death toll is in the thousands. That's okay. No, it's not okay. That sucks. That's not good. Urgent racetrack news. Dream Royal got injured. Okay, not betting on Dream Royal anymore. Look at this. We got a lot of dividend income. Total almost 1 million in dividend profits. That is fantastic. That is amazing. I feel like this. You ever feel like this age of prosperity is just never gonna end? I feel like that right now. The government has decided to change the income tax rate. It's now equal to 7%. I am not sure if that is up or down from what it was prior. I always pay my debts. Happy Culture Day. One of the major shareholders of the company decides to sell the shares. Okay, that's okay. You know, I think this is a good time to give financial advice. I have been thinking about my own real-life trading portfolio. And as I was telling you, I'm going to skip on the pachinko. As I was telling you, I don't usually invest in individual funds, but I like to invest in index funds. I like to buy when the stock market drops, and one of the lessons from this game is to always have a little bit of cash on the side that you're ready to deploy. If you can keep up with the stock market a little bit and catch those dip days that it drops a little bit, that's when you make a lot of your profit, you know? It feels like our stock market in the year of our Lord 2026, June 7th, seems to go up forever, but you know, there's a few days where the things get shaken up a little bit, red days, where things drop and correct, and assuming it doesn't all fall to disaster, I think those are good days to just chip in a little bit, just buy a little bit. Okay, the other thing I like to do, oh, it looks like stocks are going down. Let's give it a little Celerino. The other thing that I like to do, well, obviously in real life I'm not making big swings like this, but I have a day job, and I, you know, it reminds me of a book that I read in medical school residency called The White Coat Investor, where basically he talks about this idea of you got to pay yourself first, right? You got to go ahead and always think of your income stream, and then take a substantial amount of it, paying it for investments, and then what trickles down, almost like a bucket of things trickling down, is what you have left to invest, right? Or like just enjoy or spend on whatever. But most of it, you should always max out your 401k, you should always max out your IRA, things like that. And so I do that. Congrats. So that's my goal, is to do such a thing. And that is not day trading, but that's having a plan for your money and how you're trying to spend it, you know? Oh, I need to have enough for pay all these massive taxes. If this is enough and I don't go into debt. Oh. You know, it sucks. This wasn't very efficient, because I'm having to pay sales tax on that, but we'll keep it at this. But yeah, so basically the other thing I like to do, oh, no insider trading for me, please. The other thing that I like to do is I like to think about what my percentages are in a lot of these in these assets. This isn't your pie chart. I have no idea what this chart is. I think it's just how it calculates your prestige level with all the amount of cool things that you have. But I try to think about how much of my money is in stocks, how much of it is in gold, how much of it is in, I have a little bit of Bitcoin. And then if let's say Bitcoin goes up, and then the percentage amount of it ends up going up as well, but I say I always want my Bitcoin to be at around like, let's just say 5% or 10%, then I go ahead and sell off the excess, or I just go ahead and buy into the other things in order to balance it out. And every time you sell, you have to pay taxes, right? So I kind of have this always buy, never sell kind of strategy. And you know what? It works for me. It's been working so far. But it does kind of presume the privilege of having money left over to invest. But I don't know. I think we all have a little bit. I think if we all check the purse strings. Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. I thought that was the taxes. I think everyone's got a little bit that they can set aside for a rainy day. But I know that's not everybody. It's harder said than done in this day and age with this cost of living crisis that we live in. Strange route to Honda led to a sharp change in stock price. The bubble will burst someday. Is this a horror game? I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. Every so often in this game, you're just gonna get kind of anonymous calls like that when you feel like things are going really good. The game's like, hey, did you forget you were in what time period you were living in? Oh, look at this. Soapland turned out to be successful. Dividends paid in full. Nice. I guess a lot of people are really interested in going to Soapland. That's awesome. Wow. Great. Always know what you're investing in, and you will be successful. Otherwise, we're watching all the stocks go down, keeping a lot of it in gold. The yen gains strength as foreign investors pour capital into Japanese markets, boosting confidence and long-term growth. Very good. The phone is ringing. Do you want to answer it? Yes. Hey, maybe we can hang out tonight? Ah, man, this guy always wanted to hang out. Sure, man. Where are we going? Pachinko? I gotta show you guys Pachinko. You know, we made it big. It's time to live big. So the way that Pachinko works is that you got different machines here, and they all need different balls. You know what I'm saying? And the purple balls are 5 million per, and the gold balls are 500,000 per. So that's kind of crazy. I don't think we're big high rollers yet, so let's get a bunch of golden balls. You buy like 10 of them? 5 of them? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, 10. Okay, why not? Why not gamble away everything? And then I don't know if these are all different yet. It looks like this one's a little bit funny looking, a little circular in nature, and this one's more traditional. We'll stick with this one. Sure. Alright guys, my life savings are running on this. Let's make this happen. Okay, let's shoot it to the left. Okay, alright. Alright, you got this? You got this little ball? Oh, okay, okay. I think it's got it. I think it's going in. Can you see it? Yes! Wait a second, that just gave us one back for our one. Okay. Here, let's shoot them all out. Pew, 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 pew. Make me lots of money, please. Oh, oh, oh. Did I get 30 for that? No, I did not. Okay, wait, that one's got 30. Okay, hold on. Let me aim it. If I aim it this way. Okay, let's do it. Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, yeah? Alright, you gotta quit while you're ahead. Escape. And now we can just sell them. Yeah, we made money. The key to gambling is always quit while you're ahead. And if you don't get ahead, sounds like a skill issue. So everybody, we've been playing the stock market game for about an hour and a little bit, and I think that I don't think we're going to make it to the great Japanese financial crash. So what I'd like to do instead is sell everything. I'm going to sell this. I'm going to go ahead and sell my home. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I'm going to go ahead and sell my house. And this is my entire net worth. It made my financial success go up. I'm going to go out and take out a loan. I'm going to take out the biggest loan that I can, which is 1 billion. Okay. Yep. At 7%, that's a pretty good deal. And I'm going to bet it all on black, baby. Let's go. Oh wait, I don't have a car. Okay, I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to buy a car so I can go to the racetrack. Just buy the cheapest, dinkiest looking thing I can find. Okay, we're gonna buy this little beat up old little Malda. All right, there we go. And we go in. Well, we can only go out on the weekend. Let's wait a bit. This is my financial equivalent of a cry for help. Okay, it's the weekend, and we're gonna go to the racetrack with my bud, and we're gonna make history as the most money ever made on a single bet. In slot number 1, we got Crown Impact. He's 1 to 3.34 odds. His discipline is E, but don't let that fool you. His last races, he got 3rd place. Glory Arthur. His burst is D, and he has been a winner recently, but can he keep it up? Stonks Starry. He has S rank discipline. I've never seen S rank before. Okay. And Sakura Sky has B discipline, and Melody Brave has B discipline. I think you bet it all on Stonks Starry, fellas. That S-rank discipline is really selling me. I think they have the discipline to win and bring us to fortune. Let's do this. Let's do this shit. Has everyone bet on their favorites? The ground is dry and we expect a fast race. Weather today, overcast 3 degrees C. 3, 2, 1. Here we go! Melody Brave breaks out from beginning. Melody Brave hesitated and Glory Arthur outruns them. Glory Arthur still holds the lead. Stonks Starry slowed down. That's not good. That's my fucking horse. Glory Arthur doesn't. They're slowing down. It's okay. It's okay if the other ones slow down. Oh, this is an intense race. Stonks Starry is gaining speed. Oh shit. Glory Arthur is losing speed. Oh, this is an intense race. Oh my gosh. Glory Arthur doesn't want to give in. Oh no, something happened. Glory Arthur is slowing down. Glory Arthur cannot be stopped. Oh, okay. Guys, this is actually really intense right now. Come on, the discipline. Discipline, no! I'm gonna be homeless. I'm gonna be homeless. Wow. And now with only 4 million and less than and no chance of financial recovery, I think it's time to go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Final stats. Thank you for joining the clown show that is the Japanese stock market right before the great financial crash. I wish you all the best of luck in your financial endeavors. Remember to not gamble away your money. This was a cautionary tale. While you may make it big and become a legend for the rest of time, what's much more likely is that you will find your new residence in a gutter. And if you want to be successful, remember my tale. Don't do insider trading. Always make sound investments. Buy index funds. And the most important thing of all is remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Eudaimonflex channel. Everyone, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. Adios!